Hello, Hunting Hills. It's time again for another tools and tips. So right now we're going to look at Recap. It's an app that kids can put on their phones, and it's a really cool way to do an exit slip. So again, you click on the app and then you sign up or log in, as I have already done. Obviously, you would choose that you were a teacher. Again, you can sign in with Google, so that really makes it super easy, not having to remember another username and password. Just sign in with Google and you will come to a page. When you're brand new, you'll have a demo class and you can look at this to give you an idea of what's going on. So basically what happens here is you send out a question to your students and they give you the answer. There's a poll that you can include. They got it, partially got it, didn't get it, no response, etc., etc. And so you just ask them a question and give them a time limit and they respond. So here, this question is my favorite story. So what's your favorite story and what's the best part?
My favorite story is Divergent, and my favorite part is when Tris chooses Dauntless. My favorite story is Harry Potter, and my favorite part is probably in book 3 when Lupin turned into a wolf. I'm not going to give you the last.
Okay, so their responses all come in as videos and they just record themselves. You can give them a time limit. So for example, in this one that I'm going to send out to my grade 10s, and yes, the example kids are quite young, but you can set your age and you can tailor it to your own course. So for example, in grade 10 social right now, we're studying Americanization, and Disneyfication is part of that. It's also known as sanitization, where they, take the gory parts out of the story and make it pretty and happy for everybody. So we did an exercise on Disneyfication, and now I want to know, do you think the sanitization of Disney stories from their original version changes culture? And explain. So I can record a video to go along with that, as you cannot see me, but I am in my pajamas right now, so I'm not going to give that option to my students. So I can set the time limit though, 15 seconds, 30, 60, 2 minutes. It's advanced kids, so I am kind of looking for an in-depth response. I'm going to give them up to 2 minutes. When is it due? And then an assessment poll. So assess yourself. Do they know what Disneyfication is? Do they know what I mean when I'm asking whether or not Disneyfication changes culture? So they can assess themselves, and then I can send it off to my class. Okay, so you can add classes, add class lists, and it's just really not a lot different than an exit slip. It takes about the same amount of time as it would to create an exit slip. It took me, 5 seconds to type in that question. It's very pertinent to our daily lesson and what we're taking a look at. And it doesn't take any longer to go through the exit slips that the kids would read. It's just a different way to look at it and gives kids a chance to use the technology in their hands for a positive experience rather than Snapchatting or being asked to put it away all the time and being a nuisance. We can actually teach them to use it as a tool. So that's Recap. Again, it's a really fun, quick little exit slip strategy thing that you could use. And as always, if you have questions, make sure you ask me or Lisa.